So what exactly did I get with that $15,000 worth of snakes? Well, in today's video, I'm going to be updating you guys on each and every one of those snakes, so stick around. My name is Nick Pulaski. Growing up, I have always had a passion for wildlife, and with that passion, along with my passion of filmmaking, I get taken on some amazing adventures creating wildlife content, getting up close with a variety of incredible animals. So come follow along as I pursue my goals of educating, inspiring, exploring, and conserving wildlife, all while having fun, seeing the beauty in our natural world. Hello everybody, and thank you so much for joining me here today. So getting right into it, it is no secret that for the past year and a half or so, I have been investing into some really awesome projects. And the reasons I was investing for the past year and a half was not only to get some really cool animals out of it, but to also get some really high quality, nice genetics and some really nice species as well too along the way. And honestly, I couldn't even believe that I spent as much as I honestly did. And it's honestly not about the money to me. Like I said, it's all about the quality. I wanted to make sure I had some really high-end animals and I knew what I was looking for. And it wasn't just something out of random. I knew that I was getting and investing in stuff that I wanted to work with down the line to really make some really cool projects. So to start with all of that, it all started with this girl right here, which is actually from John Chosmer from John Chosmer Reptiles. She is actually in shed right now. She's been growing like a weed, that's for sure. But this is my Ghi Cinnamon Gal right here, and she is looking great. It's really cool when she's in blue because this dark patterning that she has on her, I mean, it really makes her almost look like she's a hypo or something. She really glows and really pops. I love darker genes, and I think you're going to kind of see a pattern of that down the line. Some oddballs, but a lot of my snakes that I like to work with are going to hold darker genes. So Cinnamon and GHI all in one snake. I mean, come on, look how amazing that is. I know we're going to be producing some really cool animals with this girl down the line. Definitely leave comments down below of really cool combinations that you think I should pair with some of these animals as they get up to size. I do have some ideas of what I'm going to do to start, but I would always love some suggestions down below, and even some snakes that maybe you guys have invested in as well too. I would love to hear your comments down below as well for those, so definitely leave a comment down below. I want to hear your thoughts. But without further ado, we have a lot of snakes to go over, so let's get to the next one. So like I said, that last girl was a snake that I got probably when I first started investing, and this one I'm not going to do these in any particular order, just kind of grabbing as I see them. But this one I got recently. If you guys saw one of my latest unboxing videos, you would have saw this male, but this is him right here. Just a really beautiful, definitely going to punch in so you guys can see better, but a really beautiful example of an albino pied male right here. And like I said, I'm a big fan of anything pied, so getting this guy from Garrick DeMeyer from Royal Constrictor Designs, I just had to have this guy. I had my eye on this snake actually for the longest time, and I almost pulled the trigger back in Black Friday when he was doing a Black Friday deal, but I just couldn't do it then, but because I invested in actually another animal during then, but we're going to show that snake off later. But I just am super stoked that I actually ended up with this animal later on, and I'm just super excited to be pairing this guy with those girls. I mean, having 4 double het for albino pieds that also have black pastel in them. Like I said, love the darker genes, but with black pastel, oddly enough, when you add that with pied, it actually makes more of an all white snake, which I'm totally cool with. But it's just a really cool genetic combo that I've always been interested in, and down the line, I mean, I'm just excited to see what this guy goes to. I mean, we're going to definitely be working with some really cool albino pied combinations down the line, so let me know what you guys think of this guy as well. Really love anything that has pied in it, so albino was a no-brainer. It's just a really cool combination, that's for sure. And this girl right here I actually got from the last NARBC Tinley Park Reptile Expo, and this was literally my last purchase of the show, and I was kind of eyeballing her. She was basically at a table right across from mine when I was vending there, and I was just like, oh, I don't know, I just really need to get into this, and I knew this is the snake that I actually wanted. And this is my Enchi Leopard double het for clown pied. So she is stunning. She's definitely a little bit smaller than I would want, but I mean, she's definitely shot up in size in the past couple months, I would say in the past few months since before I got her, honestly, because honestly she was super finicky to get on food at the beginning. Luckily she's been taking live from me. Hopefully she's going to start taking frozen thawed here within a few months or so is what the goal is. So yeah, but luckily, like I said, she is doing perfectly fine. But overall, just really excited to have something that's going to really shine down the line once we get another clown pied male into the project, and we're going to be talking about clown pies in a second here as well. But yeah, I'm just super stoked to have this girl, seeing that she's doing well and putting out a a lot of tremendous size on her versus when I first got her. Yeah, I'm just super stoked to pair this girl with some Clown Pied stuff and see what it produces. So I guess since we were on the topic, like I said, I didn't want to leave you guys questioning, if you guys are newer to the channel, what was going on with the Clown Pied male. So yeah, that was also part of the investment from last year, is getting into the Clown Pied project. So if you guys haven't followed along, I mean, that was the biggest investment at the time, getting that male, and it was a dream snake of mine. He was an amazing snake. I called him Jack. It was a nightmare coming true, and it was during December. I was just super shocked that I found him dead. I was just handling him probably like 7 or 8 hours the day before, honestly, and just was super shocked to find him completely dead. With no answers whatsoever, and we got a necropsy, and unfortunately he just kind of burned himself out internally. Feel for anyone that's lost a snake. I know people still comment on that video to this day of them losing a snake recently, or losing a pet, losing anything. And I definitely feel for you guys, each and every one of you, because it's not an easy thing. And though it was a lot of money invested for that snake, I mean, like I said, it was never about the money for that. It's never about the money for all of this, right? I mean, this is just stuff that I really wanted to work with. Having a Clown Pied just in the collection was incredible to me enough. I mean, that was just the reward in itself, to finally be at a point where I was getting these kind of animals, because I've always wanted, like I said, I love pied anything, and having my first clown be a Clown Pied in my collection was just really rewarding. And that's a thing that never gotten taken away from me. It was just really hard losing that snake because of how rewarding that snake was for me. And unfortunately, life goes on. Like I said, shout out to Garrick, he's working with me. Hopefully we're going to hit some odds and get another male here soon. Just waiting for the odds to hit. That's all that we can do at the end of the day. It's nothing on him, it's nothing on me. But yeah, it was a really hard thing at the time, and through the support from you guys and everyone, I mean, I can't thank you guys enough. It was definitely something hard, and definitely triumphing since then, so thank you guys. So basically around the same time that the Clown Pied male Jack passed on is when I actually picked up this snake. So it was just something that I am realizing now. I just look back in my catalog, I never unboxed this snake, and it was just basically solely on that reason, that I was in such a funk from losing that snake Jack, that I didn't even think about actually uploading this video, and I didn't even film the video, I should say. So this is a snake that you guys actually haven't seen yet, and this girl, she's definitely looking like, actually she's in shed right now. Figures, right, when you're doing a really cool video like this. But this is actually a black pastel Cypress female. Really cool. I've always loved the Cypress Gene. Like I said, another dark combination, right? So black pastel in this animal, really cool. Beautiful animal when it's not in shed. But she actually came from BHB Reptiles, which is actually really close by to me. So shout out to Brian and his team, because this girl is a stunner. Now, ironically enough, I actually learned about the Cypress Gene from Brian when I was actually visiting his collection one time. Gotta check out this snake, and I think he showed me a Hypo Cypress female, and I just was stunned. So yeah, when he showed me that snake, I was blown away, and this girl is ready to chomp in my hand at any second now. She is super fired up right now, I can tell, even in shed. But I was just super excited when he showed me that snake. I was like, I have to get Cypress in my collection, because it's just a really beautiful combination of genes. Just the look of this snake, I mean, the alien heads, the side patterning. I mean, when she's out of shed, like I said, you're gonna know, because she is just a beautiful animal. Definitely something really excited that I'm having in this collection, and we're gonna see some really cool things out of her in the future. So this upcoming snake was actually a snake that I won in the NERBC auction this past March, and I just couldn't believe it. I mean, I love this combination. When I originally saw this snake at the table of Brad Boa Reptiles, I just could not believe this snake, because it just was an amazing combo. And I just had to have it, because I knew exactly what I was going to do with this snake once I had it. So this is him right here. This is my lesser clown yellow belly and or gravel male. And everything about this guy, from the gold coloration to the blushing on the sides, it's just a beautiful combination in my opinion, and I just can only see the snake doing some phenomenal things in the future. And honestly, I couldn't believe that I won this guy at the auction. This was just a real treat to have, and everyone was just like coming up to me and really excited about this animal. And like I said, we have multiple females that we can pair this guy with, so I'm super excited, and I have some really cool fun plans in the works for this guy. He's going to be a powerhouse animal, that's for sure. So this is a snake I actually got from Brad Roller Reptiles, and they are super jealous that I actually picked this girl up, because they honestly are really regretting not holding this girl back. And this is her right here. So this is my Enchi Clown Hypo Pied possible Gene X female, and she is amazing. A beautiful snake. I mean, she's got some beautiful patterning on her. She has just only been getting better with age. I really am excited about this snake. She's got a little bit of stuck shed on her, but that's totally okay. But another powerhouse snake on its own that definitely will turn heads. So I love this snake to death. Super excited to have her in the collection. Got a little bit of ways to go, but all in due time. Like I said, it's all about patience, right? So I wanted to get animals that I could raise up myself and work with, and not just get breeder females that are all ready to go. And some people say the slow growing way of raising animals up and stuff like that versus buying proven breeder females and getting things going is definitely something that is not good for your business. But honestly, it's not about that for me. I really want to make animals that, one, I will enjoy and probably hold back a bunch as well too. Guilty of that, that's for sure. But I also want to grow with these animals as well too. I want to see these guys grow. I want to see their progress. I want to make sure that the quality is still there that I want to see out of these animals. And I am only saying they are getting better with age, that's for sure. This animal is looking beautiful. She is a beautiful example of what an Enchi clown could be. I just can't get over her patterning. Really amazing patterning from her head to her tail, that's for sure. Last but certainly not least of the ball python side of things is this girl right here. So this is my Hypo Banana female from Garrett DeMeyer from Royal Constrictor Design. So she came in with the Albino Pied male, and I am just super excited. Like I said, I'm really a big fan for the darker side of things with genes, but I really also want to get into hypo stuff too. I really think it makes some combinations pop, and it really complements certain genes better. I think it honestly can complement any gene better, but I think it really can make some real stunning animals that really capture people's eyes. She's such a sweetheart too. Very nice personality on this girl, and just beautiful coloration. The camera on any of these snakes is honestly not doing them justice, but this girl is just popping and glowing, that's for sure. And I'm just super excited to see what we do here at NJP Exotics to really make these animals pop with further combinations and adding more genetics to these guys, because these snakes, just in the simple genetics that they have already, I mean, can you imagine with like 4 or 5 genes in these guys? I mean, these guys are going to be incredible snakes, that's for sure. So like I said, it's not only just ball pythons that I was getting into, it was other snakes and species as well too. So these are just 2 of the examples of what I got as well. So these are the 2 female Stimson's pythons right here. So I got a breeding trio of these guys. The male is off camera right now, but these are the 2 females right here, full grown. Can you believe that? Look how beautiful these snakes are. I've been always wanting to work with the Anteraceae species. These guys are just super puppy dog tame as well too. These guys eat like champs as well. But when Travis from TK Exotics offered these guys up to me, I mean, how could I not take the plunge on these guys? These guys are absolutely incredible and amazing snakes. So definitely worth the investment, that's for sure. I think more people should look at these animals because I think they're highly overlooked animals, that's for sure. So last but certainly not least of the $15,000 worth of invested snakes is this guy right here. This is the male Woma Python Wally. He is just amazing. I mean, I love this snake to death. He's beautiful, perfect representation of the Woma Python. He's got some beautiful coloration to him, growing like a weed. He eats like a champ, that's for sure. And like you guys know, I've been very particular in searching for the perfect male to pair with Willow and Wendy, my female Woma Pythons. Willow is more of a darker version of a Woma Python, and Wendy's more of a lighter version. This guy kind of sits more so towards the darker end of things, but his belly is just the orangest I've ever seen a belly of a Woma Python. He's just beautiful overall. I mean, he's a really beautiful snake, that's for sure. This is going to be a really fun project, I can already tell, so really excited to get this guy up to size and pair him with the 2 girls. But overall, I'm just really excited for all these projects down the line. Like I said, $15,000 is no joke, that's for sure. You can do a lot with $15,000. What would you do with $15,000? Let me know down in the comments below. I would like to hear it. But I didn't joke around with this money either. I knew that this was something serious that I really wanted to dive into, and I really wanted to work on certain projects. So that's what I did with the money, was I invested into stuff that I wanted to work with and that's going to do some really cool things down the line. So that's exactly what we did, and it paid off in numbers. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know, like I said, what you would do with $15,000 if you had it. If you would invest it in snakes, invested in real estate, what would you do with the money? Let me know. If you would take a really cool vacation, I want to hear all your things that you would do down below. Let me also know down below, what was your favorite snake that I showed off today? I would love to hear that as well too. It's hard for me to choose. I love them all. Obviously I bought them all, so there is something with each and every one of them that I love personally. But Wally and I, we're going to widen this video down. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you guys could do me a couple favors, if you could like this video and subscribe to the channel, I would greatly appreciate it, as well as hit that notification bell so you know when I upload. And definitely check me out on my social media, because I'm always constantly updating my animals up there as well too, so you can see their progress and what's going on and any shows that I'll be attending or vending or anything like that as well too. But overall, thank you guys again. Like I said, $15,000 is no joke, and I wouldn't invest this much into these guys if it wasn't worth it to me, if I wasn't passionate about it like I am. I'm super passionate about this stuff. I'm super passionate about the animals and all that goes into it. If this is my livelihood, this is what I've loved ever since I was a kid. So I've only wanted to see this stuff grow. So it really means the world to me to not only do this for me, but also bring you guys along on this journey as well too. And maybe someday down the line you'll be getting babies from some of these snakes that I showed off today. How cool would that be? I'm super stoked to be holding back some of the babies I'll be producing, that's for sure. But regardless, thank you guys again for watching, and until next time, we will see you guys soon. Take care.